This time it's war. Today we're taking a look at Hiya Toys Exquisite Mini Aliens Alien Warrior. Welcome back. Now before we get started, a question for you down in the comments. Who is your favorite Marine in Aliens? For me, it's got to be Hudson. Bill Paxton is awesome. I really miss him. Moving to the Alien Warrior in his packaging, you can see there is a little bit of a typo there. That's okay. Hiya's English is better than my Chinese. On the side, aliens. On the back, we have our Hiya Toys information, plus some pictures of the figure itself. So, let's get him out of the packaging and see how he looks. So with the Alien Warrior out of his packaging, we'll start by measuring him up. As you can see, he stands about 4 3/4 inches, or just under 12 centimeters. Moving him to the side, we'll take a look at his accessories. You do get the usual Hiya Toys graded stand. You see there is a peg here for the peg hole. You also get 2 of these little brackets here, which can just attach to the sides. And then you can connect that to another base and form a big kind of diorama with it. The only other accessory the Alien Warrior comes with is an alternate set of hands, more of a relaxed posed fingers. Turning to the Alien Warrior himself, and this is the blue version of this alien. There is a version done in black. As you can see, it's got a blue highlight over it. The rest of the figure is more of a black. Not a very vibrant blue, more of a kind of dusty gray color. So not very overdone, which I think is good. You don't want it to be neon blue or anything like that. As you can see, they redid the design for aliens with these kind of more insect-like ridges along the dome. Almost like the top of the dome with the big chap was taken off and you can see the skull underneath. Interesting design choice. His teeth are done in silver. And the jaw does open to reveal the inner mouth. More of a gray for the sides of the mouth, and then it too has the silver teeth. As you move along, you can see these very big shoulder pads here sticking up. The belly kind of reminds me of a little bit of a face hugger. The arms now have these added kind of almost blade-like protrusions from them. The hands, more curved fingers than the alternate set that we get. So move down, lots of little ridges and everything along the entire body here. The blue wash that they put over it really highlights those. Really neat. Down to the feet. 4 toes. Looking at the back, we do have his 5 tubes here. These are not articulated. They are a little bit of a softer rubber. Let's move down, almost like a zipper in the back. Go down to his nice long tail here with its point at the end. And the feet do have peg holes to use with the base. So overall, a really cool design for the alien. James Cameron really did change it up quite a bit from the big chap that we saw, and I think this is a pretty well done figure. I really like the paintwork that they've done on it. It really helps differentiate it from some of the other xenomorphs we've seen. Of course, as I mentioned, there is a version of this done in brown, if you would prefer that to kind of fit in better with the other xenomorphs in the line. Yeah, a really nice representation of the alien's warrior. So moving on to articulation, the head is on a ball joint. You do get a little bit of swivel back and forth, not a whole lot. Again, the big shoulder pads here hinder that. You get a little bit of backwards movement, a little bit of forwards, not a whole lot. The arms do rotate 360 degrees. You can put them out like that. You will want to be careful with these joints. As you can see, they're very, very small, so don't try to force it. To get the single bend elbow, the hand is on a ball joint. The torso does go back a fair amount. It does crunch forward pretty good. You get a very little bit of side to side, and it does, of course, roll. The legs do kind of shift up and down a little bit, so you can position them to get better movement out of them. As you can see, they split very well. They kick back like that. You can get it to go all the way around, but I think it'll pop the leg off. Oh, no, there we go. We do have a double bend knee. Really good bend on that. And the foot has no real up and down. You do have side to side. And there is no toe articulation. The tail is on a bendy wire, with the bend ending right about where my thumb is. So right about there is where it ends. And the tubes on the back are not articulated at all. So you should be able to get them into some pretty good poses. Again, these aliens were done on or were people in a suit, so their movements were restricted by that. And I think you can move this as much as you would ever have seen them move in any of the movies there. The joints feel nice and tight, but just be careful with, especially the arms here. They are very thin and potentially fragile. You don't want to damage it. So another great addition to the Xenomorph collection here. It's nice to finally get an Aliens version of the Xenomorph here. This is such a different design from the other ones, so it does stand out in comparison to the others here, and would go very nicely with the Queen, which we will be taking a look at soon. Now, if you are interested in seeing more of Hiya Toys Alien and Predator figures, I have reviewed many of them on my channel, and I have a lot more to come. So be sure to subscribe and stay tuned. So thank you for watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye.